The League of Ireland is back, and where better to start than here in the People's Republic of Cork, and we're under the lights. A new owner and a return to Premier Division football should bring real stability to this club. Tonight, in front of a capacity crowd, Cork City look to start their campaign on a positive note against Bohemians. Yes, indeed, it'll be a journey of discovery, and I think that's what it's going to be for us this evening. But it'll be really interesting to see, buoyed on by this massive crowd, how this new look Cork City shape up.
Yeah, the crowd are going to play such a massive part, Peter. And obviously, we've been here since early on, and you look at them filtering in, and it's going to be a sellout 7,000. And again, that's the added bonus of having Cork City back in the league. I think they're up against it tonight, though. And for the main reason, the both front three, Conan mentioned it, Afalabi, Dylan Connolly, who's electric as well, good to see him back in the league, and Akintunde on the left. I just think they might have too much Premier Division quality for this young Cork City team.
Let's have a look at the two teams. Both squads pretty unrecognisable from 2022. City manager Colin Healy bringing in a number of Swedish players, including Albin Winbo and Kevin Kostovic, but there's some unreliables there as well. Barry Coffey scored 14 goals last season. Rory Keating chipped in with 13 as they were promoted. And there's a league debut as well, as Tony alluded to earlier on, for the Celtic loanee, the 19-year-old goalkeeper, Toby Oluweni. Well, Bohemians' new manager Declan Devine's been pretty ruthless in the off-season. Full-time football now, 12 new signings, 16 depart. Welcome return, James Talbot back in goal after injured on international duty. Captain Keith Buckley returns from his travels in Australia, starts in defence, is back for the third time, the 30-year-old. Up front, James Akintunde arrives from Derry, and Jonathan Afalabi comes in from a spell in Scotland. Dylan Connolly is back for his second spell after his time at Morecambe. A referee today, Rob Hennessy. This is the 22-year-old Keane. But Gary, he's Cork City born and bred. He came through the ranks. He's going to take this throw. A long one into the box. Flicked on that near post. And James Talbot not happy with his defence there at all, because there was a free header. And that being on target, it could have been a problem for Talbot.
Look at this. Have a look at McDonald. He gets his arms up. I don't think he's not in it, really, is it? Flick on. It's a good flick on. Long show. Go anywhere. I think McDonald's little left arm comes up. You can see the Cork players are looking for it. I don't think there's anything in it, to be quite honest.
Most of the ball back to Talbot. A little bit of pressure as well, Talbot. Here's Coote. It's calmness personified. Just put his foot on the ball and rolled it off. Then this kick from Keane Coleman. Flores snapping away. He's claiming the corner and he gets it. And they've certainly built up the corner count in his opening half, Stu. It's 5-1.
It's all scrappy, isn't it? Frenetic. Missed kick earlier on. Coleman, the skipper. Really good challenge there as well. Surging run from Flores might have been. Game's starting to pick up now, a little bit of pace. No real pattern to it as of yet, but certainly some full couple challenges going in.
Ali could have switched wings. He's taking the corners on that left-hand side initially. You can see right now he's switched. This will be an outswinger, but I expect he goes short. Good to get the return ball. Here's Coote. Coote works his way through. Coote towards the back post. Oh, lovely cushioned header. And Grant Horton scores his opening goal for Bohemians, the 21-year-old on loan. Won League Two at Cheltenham, and he's put Bows ahead in the 19th minute. Well-worked corner, good headed finish by Grant Horton.
Straight off the training ground, isn't it? Ali Coote takes the corner, a little bit of an interchange. Afalabi holds it up extremely well. Lovely lot of flow. We have to show some good feet here, Ali Coote. Little side pass, dinks it into that area. Defender's waiting at the back stick. He's not coming on to be stood still. He's done really well to generate a lot of energy. Just bangs it into that far stick. Settles in the corner of the net.
Less than 5 minutes to half time. Dominant Bows, who lead by a goal to nil. Just the 1 goal to nil. Possession of the corner as well. Just the 1 goal in it. It's good running from Olabi. Cork's second corner of the opening half.
Kelsey just gets caught under it completely, and this is the danger for Bows. You know, just switched off a little bit. Gotta keep your standards high, especially when you consider how well they were playing. It's good cover. And the goal scorer Horton, Olabi, frustrated there. He thought he had an opportunity. This is probably the best opportunity Cork are going to have in the game to get a goal. Need to make it count.
Second corner then, the opening half for the home side in front of the Bohemian supporters. Just to get a goal before half time. He's not going to do it that way, not beating the front player at the front post. Too flat, bad corner. There's hope. It's just the one goal in it. Saw the first half stats that were heavily in favour of the visitors, and you can see why once again. It's an easy ball taken away. Here's Flores. Oh, that's terrible goalkeeping. It's the bend on the ball, beats the low knee, and it's 2-0. It was a giveaway ball initially, and that could be game, set and match as well. This is Cork City. It's a baptism of fire back in the Premier. Bows lead 2-0.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, started from Kustovic as well with the throw in. Flores, have a look at the 50-50 challenge that happens in the lead up to the goal. Flores has just gone right through and Kustovic has pulled out. If we get a chance to see it, yeah, look at Flores, look at that determination. Wins the ball back, no pressure, no one's come near him whatsoever. Gets a shot away. Goalkeeper, well, your guess is as good as mine. He just stands where he is, it's gone straight into his arms. That just sums up Cork really at the moment, unfortunately.
It's the bend of the ball to beat the goalkeeper. You'll see this is a good angle here. He hits with the outside of the boot, and it just takes it away from the bend and dip. Completely deceived the 19-year-old, but Bowl supporters won't mind singing "We Are Top of the League." And they lead 2-0, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it's just a psychology for me as well, John. I just think it's just a different level that this Cork team are used to, and they're learning the hard way. I mean,
Premier. Cork wouldn't be expected to win anything this year, but if they can keep themselves in the Premier, that's obviously the first port of call for them.
I hate that.
Champions.
I hate that term, John. I can't stand anyone saying that's just stay in the Premier. Here we go.
Gary towards the back post and nicked away by Buckley. Did his job there, the captain.
Yeah, if you're wondering why Bowes struggling to get someone to fill in at right full, this is exactly why they put Keith Buckley there. He sees the danger. Have a look at that. Two players coming around the back. The action of his goalkeeper says it all, doesn't he, really?
Corner of the second half then. 2 in the first. It's decent length and decent keeping as well. So back to Oluwemi. Different debut for Oluwemi today. Talbot for a second. Just himself in the centre half, having little words.
Well, you can certainly let a good scream out, hasn't he? Acknowledges the mistake.
6-year-old Swedish strikers, one of 3 Swedes involved this year. Nimbo's gone off. Kustovic is still on the pitch. In Denmark for Velia BK. Kustovic. Oh, it's there. And Keating has suddenly lit the touch paper for Cork City. And it's a game riddled with mistakes. Talbot's not happy with that. Keating gets his first goal of the season. It's 2-1.
He's apologising to the goalkeeper. He knows he's made an absolute howler. He spoke about the goalkeeper for Cork making a howler. Well, this is just as bad. You got to give huge credit for Keating. He was always around, wasn't he? It's always what good strikers do, just in case something happens. There he is, a little bit of composure. He's slotting into the back of the net. It's 2-1 Cork, and now it's a different game completely. He's got an opportunity now to put Bohs under huge pressure.
It's ironic, isn't it? Those two came together a few moments ago, Radkowski and Talbot. And Talbot had a real go at the centre half. Radkowski on that particular occasion left it to his goalkeeper, Talbot. Here's another angle. He just steps on the ball, loses possession. Keating, like the good striker he is, followed it up, tapped it to the empty net, 2-1.
Yeah, I think the mistake from Talbot.
We did talk about the fact that Cork City need to liven up the crowd. Healy has come on and made that big difference. And he's going to take this free kick now. He's got his side, dragged his side back into the game. And in the last minute, plus added time, we're looking at Sean Grant on that far side of 4th Division to see what to be added at the end of this game. It's a good ball into plenty of players in green up. And the header across goal by Kresic. And it doesn't find its target, but it was a free header.
It's a free header, John. He's completely unchallenged, and it's come in. You know, it's come down from a height. No one's got near him. You can see he just gets up a little bit too early, and he's heading it on the way down. He's not able to get that kind of power to generate it, but he's done it really well to kind of guide it towards that far stick.
Matt Healy to take it. Towards the back post. Headed away by Flores. Corner. Is there time? It would appear so.
He's doing well here, Flores, I have to say. Cork players coming at it. Just gets up above them all.
Healy takes it. Good 1-2. Towards the back post, and then they force it over the line. Well, they're claiming it. Talbot dived on it. The referee says no.
Oh, well, what a finish, John. This is incredible.
Dara Crowley claiming the goal. There goes the full-time whistle. And relief for Bohemians, who were leading by 2-1. Talbot's mistake then led to that Keating reply. And this is what happened again, right at the very end.
The Michaels are getting another look at this coming in again. Really good angle here. As Crowley's got the header. Talbot gets down. Oh, he's done well. He stopped it. Yeah, he's done really well. No goal. Big save from the goalkeeper.
Well, they tried their best to get something out of this game in the last couple of minutes. Healy went close, and now the substitute went very close as well. Crowley and Krosic as well. In the end, though, very entertaining game, it has to be said, for the first game of the season. And Bows take up all 3 points, perhaps fortuitously in the end. It's finished Cork City 1, Bohemians 2.